Hello, welcome to the Historic Times podcast. I'm your host, Isaias Jurado, and this is our first episode of this podcast. Let's discuss something that happened in World War II, shall we? Okay, let's see. In this story, a man named Court Vonnegut, who was enlisted to the U.S. Army in World War II. This fellow is known for fighting in the Battle of the Bulge and later getting captured by the Germans. He was sent to Dresden, Saxony, in Germany and was there as a prisoner in war. In February 15, 1945, the Allied forces targeted Dresden and engaged on firebombing the city. Vonnegut and other prisoners were taking refuge inside a slaughterhouse while hiding in a meat locker. Vonnegut stated the Germans thought that the city wasn't going to get bombed, considering the fact that the city was a civil city and there was no military there. So it's stunning that they decided to do that, which is wrong to kill civilians that they weren't even part of it. Not to mention that Dresden was one of the most beautiful cities ever to exist in Germany before the bombing happened. Anyways, it took 2 days of the bombing to stop, and when Vonnegut came up, he said that the city was completely gone, total ruins, and around 25,000 civilians were killed in the bombing. The next time that happened was that the Nazis ordered Vonnegut and other prisoners to literally put to work excavating dead bodies from the rubble and describe it as a terrible Easter egg hunt, and that's that. But there's more. One of his famous book called Slaughterhouse 5, published in 1969. This book is a wild ride, believe me. It recalls of the Dresden bombing of a fictional character named Billy, which is why the fictional character named Billy, and goes through flashbacks and time travel experiences and even being held at an alien zoo and alien encounters. This book consists of dark humor, war story, and science fiction. That's my type of thing. I really just to read it. It's a wild ride, especially if you enjoy dark comedy. I haven't read it yet, and I'm planning to read it, like in a few days or so. But it's so interesting. That's why I wanted to share with you all. Pretty interesting book, if you ask me. Well, for me. But yeah, that's my thoughts about it. Pretty dark. It's only like $7 for you to purchase the book, like in Google Books, eBooks, or something like that. Or you can at least check it out in your local library. Hopefully, they have one. So, like, yeah. World War II is just like probably the most overrated topic to discuss, but I think this is probably that one story that probably the majority of you haven't heard about it. But it's a true story. So in the end, the Germans got what they deserved, killing innocent people. I actually have no idea on why the Allied forces like America, Canada, and I think England decide to bomb a civil city. I don't get that part out, my guy. Like, damn. And so that's basically it. I hope you got interested in this story. And we'll see you on the next episode of the Historic Times.